low? Gotta keep going? Gotta go with Alka-Seltzer Plus cold medicine. When you gotta keep going.
In California today, President Bush welcomed Japanese Prime Minister Kaifu for a two-day summit meeting to discuss ways to ease Japanese trade barriers.
ABC News Brief. Now from Washington, Tom Gerald.
Good evening. Voters in the Soviet Union's three most populous republics packed the polls today to choose local legislators. A strong turnout was reported for elections, pitting orthodox communists against radical reformers.
In Iowa, two candidates for U.S. Senate bring their campaign messages to Des Moines to talk dollars. And violence breaks out again in connection with the Greyhound bus strike. We'll have the details. Now this.
All the Subarus registered since 1979, an astonishing 93% are still on the road. Which could mean the new four-wheel drive Subaru Loyale will still be good on a hill when other cars are over it.
Factory-to-dealer cash incentives on selected models make it a great time to come into your Subaru dealer.
When you have to travel the straight and narrow.
Milk it for all it's worth.
Its styling is unique in the world. The six-passenger DeVille attains high achievement in interior comfort. And its Cadillac exclusive V8 is singled out as the best power in the front drive class, factoring in the world-class value. Motor Trend concludes the sedan DeVille is easy to buy, tough to beat.
He wants to defect.
You're willing to bet your life on that?
See it.
Sean Connery, Alec Baldwin, The Hunt for Red October, rated PG, now playing.
Listen to this. It's the sound of no grease on plastic. You want it? Use Dawn. Dawn is so tough it pulls grease even off plastic. Sounds great, right?
Dawn takes grease out of your way, even on plastic.
Over to Eklund. Bunled in front. Hooked out in the crease. And it's over the line. The light is on. Does it count? Yes.
It's fun talking to you.
Thank you, sir.
Good luck now the rest of the year. I think you're going to play the Lakers in the first round.
Well, I don't mind. That'll be a very good challenge for us.
You better be careful, because I might be playing center for the Lakers then. I guess that didn't go over so big. Great man. Hakeem Olajuwon back with more on the Lakers Basketball Network.
Our first runner-up will be Miss USA. We have two sensational women left. Much good luck. Only one can be the person. I will announce the name of the first runner-up and then Miss USA. First runner-up is Miss South Carolina. Miss USA is Miss Michigan, Carol Gitt. You are the new Miss USA, the cash awards and prizes.
2, 3, 4 times a day, sometimes even more.
Can stars be responsible for the products they pitch on Entertainment Tonight?
Get out of here.
The flight to freedom.
Get in here, let's go! Can we discuss this?
Could be MacGyver's last. Then he promised his mother he'd keep the family together.
You got a man's job on a boy's shoulders. No! Why?
Rick Schroeder, based on a true story, A Son's Promise.
They says Nasty Boys hits the spot.
Whoa, check this out.
More than just pretty faces, these men are nasty boys.
Of that I'm sure.
Nasty Boys. And Mancuso's out to bust a casino.
All right, they've got a fire.
But when his luck turns, he'll pay dearly.
I'll kill you!
Nasty Boys, followed by Mancuso, all new tonight.
Okay, bye. Great. An evening with Philip.
Saturday night on BBC One. Sam and Emma surprise everyone when they return to the Flying Doctors.
Hello, BBC, clearance to land.
Jim fixes a magical journey for Zoe at 5 past.
We'll have the latest on a bus crash involving more than 30 Michigan college students headed for a spring break vacation. Plus, Greyhound drivers continue to walk the picket lines tonight. That means added business for other transportation companies. And the Wings are trying to solidify their playoff position. Fred will have highlights of tonight's game against the Toronto.
Slot and Makaroff tries to hold and can. A 2-on-1. Moving in is Acton with Tim Kerr. Acton across the Kerr. Score! Tim Kerr! It's 2-0 Flyers.
Capcom Steve Oswald greeted the crew with congratulations on a great flight, guys, and welcome back.
A bipartisan commission today recommended a sweeping plan to provide health care coverage to almost all Americans, but critics say it failed to say how it pay its costs, $66 billion a year. A former federal judge has been named as special prosecutor to investigate allegations.
In a moment, investigates the anticipated scarcity of teenagers in the 90s job market, looking at the effect on employers and the possible advantage for ethnic groups who may suddenly find themselves in demand. Here on One in half an hour, Tomorrow's World will be looking ahead to heart surgery in the year 2020, which could become as easy as a visit to the dentist.
Chris Everett knows how to deal with pressure, so hosting Saturday Night Live is no problem. No problem at all. Plus Eurythmics this week.
In Parliament at our transmitter and then converted to 16-bit pulse code modulation.
What Tom would like to say is TV8 has gone stereo.
Everything you like to watch sounds even better thanks to a lot of stuff only one guy on Earth understands. Tom. Just remember all of your favorite shows like Big Chuck and Little John, PM Magazine, and News Center 8.
2 more fugitives are behind bars. See how you made the difference in capturing a Chevy Chase bandit and a Don Juan conman. You can help solve unsolved mysteries. On Night Court, Rosin Dance, Slam Dance.
I'm more than you can handle.
And Bulls without pants.
I'm on the spin cycle.
Then
John's not here.
John skips class to prove he's independent, but not everyone is.
My name is Ralph, and I'm a one-to-one-aholic.
And on a Quantum Leap mystery,
she was murdered.
Sam has only one clue to crack the case and no time to solve it.
This is an obsession. Wednesday.
The ultimate challenge. And you could be there for the action in person by calling 416-872-1111 to order your tickets by...
And I seen there was nobody on that side of the court, so I covered Scott Brooks, and he came back to his left, and he made a bounce pass, and I was lucky enough to get there and make the bounce pass. And when I stole the basketball, I quickly looked for our teammates. For one of my teammates, I seen Joe streaking down the right or the left side, and I hit him with the basketball, and he laid it up.
Simple as that. You know, one of the things we were talking about tonight was a struggle offensively, seemed like for everybody. And you and Joe both scored a lot of points, but the shot just wasn't going. But when it came down to crunch time, there was no question who had to take.
Will the Pistons repeat? Sports Final Edition, Sunday at 11:30.
Whacked it straight over the top. Thank you very much. It's running slowly across that very wet patch. It limps over the boundary, but that's good enough. 4 runs. England need 1 to win. No, wait, no, he says. Yes, he's misfielded. I think it's the 1.
Gilmore and Suter get the assist on McClellan's power play goal at 10:07. A shot, score! The Flyers get their 2-goal lead back again.
In the Philippines, a former governor has turned fugitive after a bloody battle with government troops. Rodolfo Aguinaldo, wanted for leading a recent coup attempt, escaped during fighting that left at least 14 people dead. More later on.
The Navy says it is standing by its findings that the explosion on the USS Iowa was most likely caused by a suicidal gunner's mate. A House subcommittee today challenged that conclusion, saying it was not warranted by the evidence.
The Toyota Camry. Family Circle magazine named it Family Car of the Year. The Toyota Camry Extra Value Options Package. You don't have to give up a lot to get a lot.
I love what you do for me.
Popular song says it's hip to be square. That's exactly what the kids at Glenside's Weldon School were doing today. It was Nerd Day. That's right, Nerd Day for the students who paraded throughout the school at lunchtime. Today was the day to kind of let loose and act like Pee Wee Herman. You know, combine the polka dots with the plaids. But it was all in the name of fun. The kids say they're cool anyway.
Alf is now Saturday's newest party animal.
Am I the only one here with a salami in this trench coat?
Then drop everything for some shockingly funny bedroom banter on Amen. And the Golden Girls will have you howling with laughter. Then the party continues on Empty Nest.
I'm going to need a loincloth.
Alf joins the comedy Saturday.
No convictions.
Saturday night on BBC One.
Well, he was one of those fur-bearing fish, a real lunker.
For just a short time, McDonald's is serving up delicious new fish and chips.
I hooked into him at Sammamish.
Tasty, flaky prime white fillets.
He pulled me clean up Snoqualmie Falls and over the Denny Creek Bridge.
Along with golden chips that you know as our world-famous fries.
Second biggest fish I ever saw.
New fish and chips at McDonald's for a limited time only. And that's the truth.
On the tube are moving in right next door.
Let's do it.
A new My Two Dads followed by the Hogan family Monday.
Greyhound bus strike violence in Ohio. A bus operated by a fill-in driver was hit by bullets fired from a passing car. No injuries reported. Unemployment held steady last month, 5.3%. Now this.
Coward hands back over to McCrimmon. Shoots another one. They score! Brad McCrimmon with a drive that got by Reggett. And with 1 minute and 12 seconds to go in the third period, now the Flames may pull their goalie as the Flyers have a 4-1 lead.
The end of the match. This is not the end of the story. This is to be continued.